Welcome back to the show, everybody. We've got Jackson back with us. If you caught Jackson's first episode on YouTube, the 3 videos that every realtor must create, then you know he is absolutely legit. They have a fantastic couple of real estate channels, which you should check out. We'll get to that in a second. And we're going to talk about the 3 top hacks to get your real estate videos ranked so you actually get found by potential clients and you generate real phone calls. So this is a legitimate lead generation opportunity on YouTube that leads to actual commission checks in your pocket. So before we bring Jackson back, Greg McDaniel is in the co-pilot seat where he so belongs. Greg, what's up today?
Oh, dude, I'm ecstatic. I can't even talk. I've had too much Persian tea, and I'm glad to have Jackson back on because, you know, the knowledge bombs he dropped on the last one about niche.com and bestplaces.net on how to create, you know, evergreen content for your videos that will 100% stand out above the crowd. I've been putting them into action. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from the videos, and I've just been blown away by people going, oh my God, I didn't know that like in this zip code, it's higher renter to owner or owner to renter. I thought everyone just owned everything. And so, I mean, the hacks is something I'm excited to hear from again. So Jackson, welcome back, brother. You know, let's make it rain with content.
Yeah, let's hack attack, baby. That's what's funny about the hacks. And this came, like, I make it kind of sound easy, but it was months and months and months of trials and tribulations. If you heard the first one, I talked about, you know, kind of the top 3 videos that you got to do. Well, they really rank, and you got to use the correct keywords and titles. So I guess if we're going to talk about hacks, like the number one thing you need to know about YouTube is you have to find videos that people actually search. And that's the huge disconnect with real estate agents. Our whole industry is like, we're all following these millions of realtors doing open house and listing videos and all that shit that just does not get searched or provide really any value at all. And so if you think about it now to simpler terms, is anybody ever going to go to Google or to YouTube and type in like 3297 West Songbird Lane? Like it's never going to happen, right? But things I need to know about moving to San Francisco, cost of living in San Francisco, you know, top neighborhoods in San Francisco. That's when it started dawning on me. And here's another thing. I actually started doing the whole digital Mary Gary V thing where we did a bunch of local videos and interviews and bars and restaurants and shops, and everybody loved it and it felt amazing. And we did months of content and I never got one phone call, dude. I was like about to get out of real estate because I couldn't get any business from it.
Right.
And then that's when I kind of was like, shit, okay, I got to figure out what people are searching. I'm doing these videos, but I'm not getting anything from it. What can I do to get people to call me? And so I got crazy obsessed with SEO. So that's search engine optimization. And that is the hack number 1 is you need to go and download keywords everywhere. It's a Chrome extension, Safari extension. And what this does is once you download this, it used to be free back in my day. And now it's funny. People won't pay. They're like, oh, it's a paid tool now. It's $10 and you get 100,000 searches. Like, oh my God. I'm on it 10,000 times a day, dude. And I have months left. So for $10, what it's going to do is turn your Google bar into an absolute moneymaker. So
is it $10 a lifetime or $10 a month? $10
for 100,000 keywords, which means basically you can do 100,000 searches. So I'm on it every day. That my full-time job now is YouTube. I don't do any real estate. I just have people close this shit. And I am on here every day, just typing, going down rabbit holes, figuring out what people are searching about my city. And so what you're going to do is just type in your city. So type in San Francisco, California. And what that's going to do is populate how many times that is searched, which is probably going to be millions. Portland, Oregon is searched 823,000 times a month. So now I started going, okay, that's searched 823,000, but what videos can I do that people are actually searching, maybe moving here? So, okay, moving to Portland, Oregon, or living in Portland, Oregon. Well, that's searched 2,900 times a month. Cost of living in Portland, Oregon, that's searched 5,900 times a month. And the number 1 most important thing, once you see how many searches per month there are, now to the right of that, it's going to give you competition. So cheap homes in Portland, Oregon, that's competitive as hell. And guess what? It's really not searched that much. So you're going to be competing with Redfin, Zillow, all these big names and all these local agents paying for those keywords that might be searched 200, 300 times a month. And then here's this one sitting all by itself, 5,900 searches a month, cost of living in Portland, Oregon with zero competition. So I did that video. I ranked number 1 and that fucker gets 300 to 500 views a day.
Damn.
And Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. So it takes time. You're going to put this video up. You're going to get 1 view, 3 views. You're not going to get subscribers. It's a consistency game. So hack number 2 is like literally consistency is the only thing I can't teach. I have an entire YouTube agent channel that teaches you every tip and trick to grow a massive real estate YouTube channel, but I can't teach you to do these videos. So hack number 2 is in a question I get is like, how many videos do I need? Do I need to be uploading every day? And no, like if you can do 1 solid ass video a week, every single week at the same time, I guarantee you're going to get some phone calls and get deals. I've interviewed agents, students that I've taught. They do 1 video on a Thursday, and they are getting lots of business out of this.
So this is something they're probably asking right now, going, "Yeah, Jackson, that sounds really fucking cool and all, but that takes way too much time. I don't have the time to put this in." So just debunk that myth right now.
Yeah, you're full of shit. Like, dude, look at your screen time when that shit hits you every week. Like, oh, you average like 7 hours of screen time, dude. Like, I'm talking 8 to 12 minute video. The last video we really talked about the ones you need to be doing and how you can get this research. Maybe read some blogs for 20 to 30 minutes. You already know your area. You know, if you find these video titles, man, you can fill this shit in. But read some blogs to do it. But yeah, just film yourself for 10 to 12 minutes, edit it, get it up. Like, just upload these videos. As long as you're answering questions, man, you do not, like, I don't do any door knocking, open houses, cold calling. We have 54 active buyers right now. We're going to close 100 home sales, 100% free from YouTube. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you take 10, 30 minutes out of your day once a week to start getting videos out there?
But why wouldn't you just take a day a week and just dedicate it? Because if you batch that type of time, you could potentially put out videos for 6 months or even more. They're already done. You do it 1 or 2 days a month, and you got this thing done for half a year. And this is content you can flip, like cost of living in West Side Danville, right? Or Danville. It's one of our main areas. Well, you meet a buyer at an open house, or they come in through another thing. You're like, oh, you don't know? Oh, here's a video I just did. Boom. Shoot the link out, and the micro celebrity thing starts to take place. Why? Because they get in your ecosystem. They start seeing you on camera. They start hearing you on other subject matters. They start seeing you consistently, persistently showing up. They're like, oh, this motherfucker's really got his game straight.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I love sending our YouTube channel to people. It's fucking game, set, match, dude. Anybody out of town, even local, they're like, why should I choose you? I'm just like, check this YouTube channel out, dude. They call back, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, crazy. Yeah, dude, I was at my son's 7-year-old, he's a 7-year-old's basketball game the other day, and this fucking dude is staring at me, like, looking at me, and he's smiling. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I know you. He goes, you don't know who I am, but you know why I know you. He's like, great channel, dude. I love that shit. Don't need to sell right now, but when I do, I'm using you, man. So locally, we're starting to get a lot of traffic too. But man, the hack is that SEO. Start figuring out what people are actually searching and shooting those video titles.
Jackson, I got to tell you, man, I had one of those experiences, and it was one of the most interesting things I've ever experienced. I was walking into a Starbucks, and I was wearing this hat, the Zillow color hat, and this dude was eyeballing me, and I'm like,
what?
Someone behind me? What's up? And he looks at me, and we have like a minor interaction. I open the door for him, and I thought it was the end of it. He follows me, gets in line. He's just staring at me. I'm like, this is getting weird. And then he's just like, bro, it's weird. It's the exact same phrase, terminology, like, you don't know me, but I've been watching all your stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, could you take the tone up a little bit so you don't sound like so much like Silence of the Lambs?
But
it's so true. People are watching you, and you do not know that they are watching you, and that you are influencing them to help their life. That's where your value comes in so heavily. Because, I mean, if you're bringing value to them, they want to repay it back to you. The law of reciprocity kicks in. They're like, dude, Jackson's my boy. This is who I'm going to, man, because he's brought so much value to my life.
And here's the thing, like, people, they think it's cool, and I tell these stories, but I have 2 of these phone calls recorded on my YouTube agent channel. You get to hear these people call. They're freaking out. They're like, oh my God, it's actually you? This is Jackson? Holy shit, I can't, honey, it's Jackson. It's really him. And I have it on camera. And guess what this turns into? You talk about value. Now, I just kind of started wording these things because we get 4 to 6 calls a day, probably. My lender team, lender over here next door, dude, the guy hustles and bustles. He's on like 5 Zoom calls every day with people moving here, and just, we have this process dialed. But literally, dude, I was like, we were getting, hey, I got to sell my house in order to buy there. How can we do that? And so that turned into, hey, do you have to sell your house in order to buy here? They're like, yeah, we do. Cool. Do you have an agent? Well, I got a friend who's cool. Hey, you interview your friend, and then we actually have the best agent in your city, even if we don't. And what we need to do is, keep that line of communication open. It's the most important thing you can do when moving here. So if you want, we can send that person over, because if we have that communication, that means we're going to close. We can use the funds from your house to close same day here. And all you have to do is focus on getting here. They're like, oh my God, Jackson, you're too good to be true. Yes, please send them over. We gave out $6 million in listing referrals in the last 3 months, and we got our 35% commission on that.
Damn.
And literally, so these people trust us so much that we just pick their agent. It's 6%. There's no question. And then we help them buy their house here. So dude, these people, once you get yourself on camera and you give that value, you give those videos, all that information, dude, they trust you with everything. There's no converting. There's no nothing. They're begging to work with you.
See, Matt, I told you I had a face for camera, not just a face for radio. I'm going to get on camera more often. They're trying to hold me back.
I'm going to get on camera more often.
It's the dream way to work.
Oh my God.
You just can't. Yeah. And that's, I'm like outgoing, going to any place and have fun, but I can't cold call. I can't door knock. I just because I don't like bugging people, man. I just don't have that gene in me. So to reverse that role to where people just can't wait to freaking work with you, dude, is it's life-changing.
I mean, just the numbers you're putting up right now, I mean, those are some amazing stats.
Yeah.
And the hacks are so easy. And if you're that much of a cheap ass, you can't spend $10 for 100,000 searches.
Yep.
And then guess what? If you've done 100,000 searches, you probably made several $100,000, if not a couple $1 million in GCI. Go spend your Starbucks allowance again, you fool, and buy the next 100,000.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
and here's the thing, dude. The other point to this is when you talk about brand, and let's say you're paying for leads, I get these guys, well, I'm paying $8,000 a month in Zillow leads and this and that. Guess what happens when you stop paying Zillow leads? It's done, right? It's cut off. It's done. These videos are constantly working, and the more videos you work, it grows exponentially. So I would get 1 subscriber every 3 days. Then it turned into 3 subscribers a day. Then it turned into 5 subscribers a day. Now it's 30 to 50. And my videos went from getting, all of my videos getting maybe 20 to 40 views a day, if that, to 2,000, 2,500. So where else in the world are you going to find a platform that you put your videos on and it works 24/7, 365? It works its fucking ass off to put you in front of people most likely to watch your content. There's just nothing like that out there. And then it's evergreen. It's never going away. And it grows and grows and grows. Now you have this massive brand, right? So it's just, there is no platform like it in the entire world that's free and people are actively searching your content.
I absolutely love this.
Okay, now Greg, stop talking.
God damn it! Don't you tell me what to do.
Well, because we've got through 1 hack, right?
Well, 2.
For God's sake.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get one more in before we shut down for today.
Okay,
so
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Here's the group, and I'm glad you're reeling us back because I do get excited about this stuff.
So do I.
But the hacks are what took me so much time, and I have a lot of pride in, because you can go make the sickest vlog, sickest video you've ever seen on planet Earth. Have Casey Neistat fucking edit it for you. But if you don't optimize your video, it's going to sink like the Titanic. And so your hack is, I did a lot of videos on it, but shortly you need to have the perfect title. I use a tool called TubeBuddy.com. It's another extension. I pay, I think, $19 a month. I'm on it every single day. Now, what this is going to do is you type in your title into TubeBuddy. It's going to tell you how just it would rank, and then how your channel specifically ranks, right? So it may give you a chance to, a 23 out of 100. So it's okay. What that's telling you is there's other videos out there and other channels that have more views, more subscribers, and it's tough for you to rank. When you look at this, though, that's going to deter you maybe from doing that video. First tip is find those ones that slam green or yellow, and they're 60, 70, 80% go. Okay, you do this video, you're going to rank. Second of all, you're going to see a bar down there. There's 3 bars. It's search traffic, it's competition, and then the last one is optimization. And if that optimization is all the way green, which 99% of these videos that your titles you type in are going to be not optimized, meaning the green is really good. That means all your competition has not optimized the video. What that means is you took your title, cost of living in Portland, Oregon, let's say. Your very, very first line in your description will be cost of living in Portland, Oregon. And then you do a pretty good description, kind of throwing keywords in there. Portland, Oregon, if you need to know the cost of living. This whole video is about how much it costs to live here. So you kind of sprinkle it organically, and then your first tag, cost of living in Portland, Oregon. That's 100% optimized. I can now take my video, rank it with channels that have 225,000 subscribers. Their video has 550,000 views. Mine, brand new, I'll slam it right above there. So you talk about, I mean, that is the number one tip. If you take that freaking title, put it in your tag, put it in your description, and then you got to have a killer thumbnail so they click it, you know, it's really going to optimize. So real quick too, if you optimize it, that's great, but nobody will click it if that thumbnail ain't 100. So like really put a lot of time into your thumbnails. I've done some killer videos teaching you how to do thumbnails. If you don't have time or want to do it, Fiverr's a great spot. Our agency is a great spot, but yes, 90% of your video getting clicked is that thumbnail. So that's something that I go into every day, and I'm looking at my click-through rates. I really want my click-through rate up high, because if it's going to get suggested out there 10,000, 20,000 times a month, having a 3% click-through rate compared to a 7% click-through rate is going to get you thousands of views. So
what's your thoughts on vidIQ? It's a free plugin, kind of like giving an idea on tags, what other videos are that are ranking high. You can kind of hack that a little bit, right?
Yeah, and it's a good one too. They're all really relative. I have used them all. vidIQ, Morning Fame came out with one, and I was using it because that was the first one that allowed you to optimize, right? By putting in the description and tags, it showed you how you could step up and rank. And then TubeBuddy was like, fuck that. Like, we want to keep our users. So they just introduced and put their SEO tool in there too. I did a video on how to use it. And so they're all keeping up with each other. I've found that TubeBuddy is the best because it's an actual extension, and it lives in your YouTube bar. So when I'm uploading a video, I can go into TubeBuddy, click it, and do all my stuff right there. So I'm putting on titles. You might want to switch something like cost of living in Portland, or cost of living in Portland, cost of living in Portland, Oregon. See which one you can actually rank for. Switching that one word, one name, or Portland, Oregon cost of living. Maybe you swap it that way. Like, how much does it cost to live in Portland? You're going to start flopping those titles. And that's what I'm doing every time I upload, to see which one I can actually rank for most.
But the important thing is, it's not what your opinion is of what this title is. It's of what the algorithm is, what people are searching for. So you've taken you have an idea, a concept of what the video you want, the content you want to be about, right? Then it's like, okay, ego out of the way. I don't need to be the person who named it. What are people searching? And then just follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, and that's where your videos sit there and never get views. I get that all the time. Oh, I've done all these videos and I got like 8 subscribers. I'm like, dude, you have like the worst videos ever. The videos are okay, but the titles, like, I don't know what it means, and your thumbnail's small, and it's like a picture of you looking at me weird and like not inviting. So yeah, we're not in this we're not really in this industry and in this game for viral videos. Like, that's tough to do. I'm hoping to get one, but we are in this world of search traffic. Like, we want to work with those people who are searching these exact titles and clicking on your videos.
Yeah, you're in. This is your 2020 nonstop cold call that doesn't annoy people. That educates people. That is some good shit, dude. Okay, so we have do videos that people are what they're really looking for, right? Go to keywordseverywhere.com, get that for $10 for 100,000 searches. Be consistent in your video production. One a week is fine, what you're saying, not a problem. Just if you're going to put it on Monday, put it on Monday. Don't put it on Tuesday. So pick the day that's going to work for you. And then thirdly, go to TubeBuddy and sign up for about $20 a month and work on your title and your thumbnail, so that people will be, their eyeballs will be drawn to that as they search your videos, right?
100%. And you can do this to videos you've already got. I go in every day. That's kind of one of my like jobs in the morning, is I have these 3 channels. So I'm going in to my studio. I'm seeing which videos, which titles have really been working, producing. I'll copy that one. If you notice my Portland, Oregon and Seattle channels, man, I have a lot of living ins and moving ins, or moving tos. So I know that those titles work, and I just kind of add some more things to them, throw some list videos in there, top 5s, top 10s. But yeah, I am really going in there and I'm optimizing. So if a thumbnail isn't working well, even though I thought it was awesome, like, YouTube's going to tell me, my viewers, my subscribers are going to tell me. I'll go in there and I'll swap that thumbnail out, and it may jump way up, it may go down, but I'm going to keep tweaking until I'm getting that trajectory up.
So you're basically just fishing. I love it. I love it. This stuff is amazing. So once again, since we're coming to the end again on these short, punchy little videos, I think, you know, Jackson, you and I could go off the deep end with this shit and really dive into the weeds. Matt,
Yeah.
I
But
think
that's
he
what
would
this
come along with
YouTube
us.
channel is for. Yeah, because
Yes.
like that's my next step is I'm going to go. So you mentioned the TubeBuddy. We've got it. My agency has used it, but I don't think we're using it to its fullest potential. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to your YouTube agents channel and start going down the rabbit hole on the, because we can't cover all that stuff that you've gone over, and you've got short videos on all of these topics. So I think that's the next step for most folks. And then the 2 channels where people can see the examples and see what you're doing, give the easy way to find those 2 channels.
Yeah, so the easiest way, type in living in Portland, Oregon. We rank #1. Actually, our entire YouTube channel is the #1 ranked thing for that. So not even a video. So you can type in living in Portland, Oregon, living in Seattle, Washington. Those are the 2 real estate channels. You can do R&D it. It's funny. I'm a lot of my students I coach and stuff, they literally take my exact video, my intros, everything. I don't know if we're doing, you know, another one later on, but I do want to throw one more nugget to your, to everybody listening, because this is actually the most important thing. You can optimize thumbnails, have it all there, but if you don't tell people to work with you, they won't. So the first few videos we did, they were great. We were getting some views, and people will just use your content. And it's not a mean thing. We're just used to watching and watching. But what I did one day as I was sitting there and I'm looking at it right here, downtown Portland, and I was like, fuck, dude, like, I got to tell these people to call me. And so like, I was like, all right, so we are getting calls from people every single day from all around the world, and we absolutely love it. If you're even thinking about moving, relocating anywhere in the Portland metro, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send us the pigeon carrier. We started coming up with that, you know. We got your back when moving to Portland, Oregon. So we gave that strong call to action, and then it was light switch, dude. The phone blew up. So it's just a psychological thing of they'll just kind of use. But once we said that we're helping tons of clients, we have people calling us day, night, weekends, and we absolutely love it. They were like, oh shit, I'm moving there. I'll call them now and start getting prepared. And boom, now every video we have that call to action. And that's when it was, you know, it really changed.
You know, that so many agents don't do a call to action on
No.
almost anything. They just expect, well, here's my business card, they're going to call me. No, man, they'd probably use it to scoop bird poop off their window when they got to their car. You know?
Yeah, it is. And you also need to open that video up telling people what they're going to get. And that's a huge problem that agents have is, hi, my name is, and this is my listing in my open house. And it's me, my name. And that shit's just, dude, nobody cares about that. So we never talk about how we're realtors, we're top real estate agents, nothing. It's like we help people buy or move to Portland, Oregon. They know we're realtors, dude. They know how to get a hold of us, but we go in and go, hey, in this video, you're going to learn exactly what the cost of living of all of the Portland, Oregon cities are. So stay tuned. Or, hey, in this video, you're going to learn the top 5 best neighborhoods in Portland, Oregon. So like now they know exactly what it's about. I have this cool little vlog intro of us that shows our personality. And then I hit him with that call to action every time. And then I get on the meat.
Dude, I recommend you guys go watch the videos. I have seen the different videos. I have, by the way, Jackson, I have recommended your channel to a bunch of real estate agents when they talk about YouTube and stuff. I'm like, you got to watch these fools up in Oregon, man. Like this guy Jackson's got it dialed, and like I'm watching this shit, and it's really helping a lot and kind of help my mental clarity on, because so many agents, we just don't know where to start, right? We're like, what's our first step? Do I need to build a channel? Do I need to hire somebody? Do I have to talk to them? You guys make it so easy, so simple, so painless, so effortless to really do this, and you take the mystery out of it, because it's like, hey man, tell them to call you, tell them what they're going to get in this. You know, it's the same saying of tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. You know, in the story.
Yeah. And I give those scripts exactly how to line out videos. It's not an easy thing. I'll tell you that much. YouTube's a beast. It's going to put you through probationary periods and not get your content out to anybody. It wants to know you're a serious creator. But once you get over these hurdles, and if you actually do exactly what I teach you, then you're going to get over that hurdle a hell of a lot faster. And we actually have a pro Facebook group because we wanted a bunch of like-minded realtors. One, we're giving out so many referrals, we needed to hand these out. Second of all, they're growing so quickly. We've had agents in there say in 2 to 3 weeks, they're getting phone calls from their YouTube channel. Like, That blows my mind. It took me a long time because I was figuring all this out. Now I like give it to these agents, and I kind of get jealous. Like, you bastards, you get it too easy now. Like, I'm teaching you too good. So, but awesome. It makes me feel awesome that, like, dude, this is, duplicatable anywhere really.
Can anyone join the pro Facebook group, or do they have to be a part of your coaching and mentoring group?
No, we made that open. It is $49 a month, but like, dude, I go live twice a week. I do consultations, dude. I dive into channels. We find titles for your city. Any question, period, man. And I was in a group before where it's like, hey, watch my video and subscribe. And I'm like, none of that shit, because if I put my video up there and nobody watches it, it kills my view time. It kills my metrics, and it ruins my channel. So like, this is just strategy. Like, okay, let's all get together. Let's grow channels. Don't worry about getting subscribers from realtors. We don't want that. Like, we want to grow. And so, we really covered everything. Everything just started evolving, and then we've built the full agency, because no matter, I have courses, I have Facebook groups, I got the YouTube agent channel, and people don't have time or the know-how. So like, hey, if you want literally the full package, what we're going to do is we're going to do all the SEO for you. We're going to find you 20 video titles. All you need to do is shoot it, get it back to us. 100% done. We'll optimize it. We'll keep tabs on it and keep tweaking it. We will upload your schedule for the next 10 weeks. We will literally do everything for you and build your channel, because that's the pain point real estate agents have, is where to start. I talk quickly about all this stuff, but dude, it's taken me a long time to really figure all this stuff out. So, I mean, you talk about an upfront cost, but dude, this is going to be something you carry on the rest of your life. So it doesn't ever stop. It's not a lead platform where you stop paying for leads and it's done. Like, it's just build it out right, get it going, and this thing will be a lead machine.
So I got to ask, because the people are probably Googling right now and putting it in the YouTube channel. Well, how much is it, Jackson? What's this full done thing? I'm a busy person. What does it cost to become like you?
So our get started package is the one that we brainstormed. That's $10,000. And that sounds like a big upfront, but like I said, dude, how many home deals does that take to close? We have 54 active buyers. We've already closed 16 million in the last 6 months from YouTube. We're on path and easily going to do $50 million in home sales, 100% free from YouTube. And we haven't even done a full calendar year of YouTube yet. So it's life-changing money, branding. I have been an agent for less than a year. I already don't do real estate. I have people close them. It works so good. I've built channels in different cities, and we're having agents close those. We get 50% back. Like, dude, upfront cost one time, and then your branding, your YouTube channel is a lead machine the rest of your life. It's, and then we have a lot of do-it-yourselfer packages and stuff too. And the problem I see with that is, just like we've been talking about, if you want to, we edit your videos and you get them back. Are you going to watch them every day? Are you going to check your click-through rates? Are you going to do your thumbnails right? And if your thumbnail ain't right, you're going to change it. Are you going to optimize the script? Like, you can't go the cheap route on this stuff. So if we're going to stamp our name on it, dude, we're going to do this shit right.
Do it right for life. All right, good. Damn.
And it's all at the YouTube agents, or email us at, the YouTube agents, the YouTubeagents.com. You can find us literally anywhere. We have podcasts, the whole nine. So,
Jesus, that's a lot of content.
Hey, Gary V ain't got, we're coming after Gary V. That's us, man.
He ain't got shit.
Yeah,
right.
No.
19 people on his brand content team.
Yeah,
sorry,
I know. And
step it up to 25.
Right now, I'm a one-man show, so I'm like, oh. But actually, this agency that we built was something that we have them fully in-house now, because we know that the more videos we do on YouTube, like, the more we get out, it just grows, dude. Like, we go from 1 video a week to 2. The phone rings more. I went to like 3-4 videos a week, but I dropped on quality a little bit, and the channel took a dip. So I went back to 2 and doing 2 killer ass videos every single week. And I just monitor those view times, my click-through rates, and everything too. So what I do want to go is to 4 or 5 videos a week that are just fucking killer, so that we grow. We just blow it out of the water.
Awesome. Love it. All right, Greg.
Yeah. Okay, Matt.
Color. Right. Turquoise blue.
Turquoise blue. All right.
I'll wrap that turquoise blue bow around the show. Okay. So Jackson, fantastic. I hope people check that out. So living in Portland, living in Seattle, Washington, those are the 2 example channels, and then YouTube agents to get in touch with you and learn what you guys are up to. Yeah. You've got the Facebook group. You've got all the ways to contact you. Greg, what's the best way to reach out and connect with you?
Guys, go ahead and just give me a call on my cell, 915-1978. Let's talk about kind of what we're doing over here on our side with EXP. Let's talk about a little bit, if you got a question about scripts, tonality, delivery, lead generation processes, talk about this video we just learned about with Jackson, about YouTube. I mean, I'll be able to give you a pinky size idea of what to fucking do. I'll just patch a button and move you on over to Jackson. But
hey, we just joined EXP too.
Where was my call, fool?
I know, we just made the move, man.
Oh, well, welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
I know, it's super exciting. It was the only brokerage we felt was really going to mirror and help us with our trajectory. So it's super excited to get in there.
It really is. We are growing like leaps and bounds. I think we're over 25,000 agents and growing strong.
Good.
Just opened up in Australia. We're opening up in the UK. We're live in Canada, and we're live obviously here in the US. So
hell yeah.
Holler at me, guys. Let's grow this thing. Let's help you guys recruit for EXP using YouTube and getting buyers and sellers in your markets. All right. So Jackson, you're a G amongst G's. Matt, you're a pimp among pimps. Guys, we love you to pieces. We couldn't do without you. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. I was going to say LinkedIn. That wouldn't work. So on iTunes. Until next time, peace out, ninjas. We go.